After being pecked by a radioactive bird, a somewhat mannered Tuthill was compelled to become Kinneas, the Skydude. Okay. All right. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be in time and space. Kinneas here. So I unlocked search and rescue for the helicopters last night. It wasn't pretty, but I did it. All right. And I'm getting close to unlocking some of the other ones, and I'll show you that here in just a moment. I hope you're having a great day, man. Crazy world out there. Crazy, crazy world. Generals and mages. So yeah, last night it wasn't too pretty. I had to do 10 helicopter missions before I could qualify to open up search and rescue and start unlocking other helicopter jobs. Okay, so under specializations, first of all, check this out. Kind of proud of this. That has been a lot of work. That's a lot of work. So if you're interested in trying, you know, after you learn how to fly a little bit, if you're interested in trying the career path, these are all the different certifications, the different licenses. Right? They haven't unlocked heavy airliner rating. Fly that giant beluga plane, and I don't think they haven't gotten close to, or they haven't released the power to lift rating. They probably have. I've just been out of it for a while. Okay, so I've done all these certifications. So once you get certified doing things, you start opening up all kinds of different jobs that you can do. First flight, ferry flight, and this is all airplanes, right? So I think I've got pretty much everything. I'm still working on aerial firefighting, and I think I gotta do cargo transport media missions with A or above. 15 of those, 13 of those in the Airbus. And then here's the super heavy. There's that beluga thing. Okay, so not a problem. Aerial firefighting, I think, is going to be a lot more fun in the helicopter than it is just flying the crop dusting plane. Although it's a lot of fun, it's just, oh man, that's a lot of back and forth, and that's a lot of flying around, and you want to do it fast, but at the same time be efficient. And I can't wait till we can have eVTOL aircraft to do some of these jobs. I hope they allow us to do that at some point. It's going to feel almost like cheating because they're so awesome. Awesome. Speaking of eVTOL, let me say a shout out to friends that I'm following, new friends like over at Hustle Brothers and everybody at Archer and everybody at Joby and then everybody else in the community that's following everything eVTOL, like Lewis Archer and Archer Defense and Archer Daily and Goat Gains. Last night I wasn't paying attention to chat. I'm sorry. I'm getting back into the swing of things, and I've always had a bad habit of not paying that much attention to chat because nobody ever comes around and chats with me. I mean, watching flight simmers is kind of boring to most people. Pardon me. Okay, so I wanted to start unlocking some of these, so I came in here last night, and the next one was search and rescue. And down here it said that I had to do this X amount of number of flights with a B rating. So you got to do all these jobs and make sure you don't botch any of them and get a B above every one. And then you can unlock search and rescue. So, okay, so now we need to perform 10 of these missions. Okay. So then going to HOIST. Yeah, for the HOIST, I need to do 10 of these search and rescue. For the hook, I think we're ready. Everything's checked off. Cool. Agricultural aviation, perform landings with a rotorcraft on soft runways or bush. This is going to be fun. Aerial construction. Score helicopter cargo transport missions with an S. That's going to be tough. I'm not great with helicopters yet, and getting an S, it's got to be perfect. I don't get very many S's. As a matter of fact, here under your pilot, where's my pilot page? See, well, up here, the reputation level, you see I'm just above a B. So as you do these jobs, you know, you gain or lose reputation. So the tough thing about Microsoft Flight Simulator is you can work all month, finally get up to an A rating again, and then just one job, one major mistake, like killing everybody, boop, and you're back down to a C. And then it's such a struggle because they don't give you a whole lot of reputation after you do the little jobs. You get it incrementally in small little bits, unless, again, you're just an Uber pilot. But then one mistake, they just take it away. They make you regret making mistakes. Okay? Haven't started any companies yet because everything in Microsoft Flight Simulator is really, really expensive. So buying your planes, insuring your planes, and then not cracking up and having bad mistakes. But this is going to be great. So I'm at 1,575, 380 credits. Seems like a lot. It's not. So, you know, no rush to start any of the companies. Where is my, it's been a while. That's friends. Here, me. Okay. We don't have a hangar yet, which is unfortunate because in good MMOs, you want your own personal space, right? It's cool that they show me sitting in the office. It's not actually, I can't use it. That drives me nuts. So I'm hoping that they add that in there. We get our own spaces because one of the coolest things in MMOs is, you know, having your own space and going around the world or space or wherever you're at and acquiring things. And then occasionally you get these cool perks, you know, for having your cargo space, like a jukebox and flying around. You might, you know, who knows what kind of swag we could get. Some t-shirts or whatever. It doesn't matter. But I like that kind of stuff, and I would love to have a hangar for my planes, and I would love to be able to go around this digital twin Earth that we have in the simulator and acquire a bunch of swag. Oh, I just realized we might be having an echo. My deepest apologies. Okay. So, sorry if there was an echo. That should be taken care of. Okay. Check chat real quick to make sure nobody's been abused by my lack of paying attention. Okay, let's get to it. So now that it's unlocked, I need to find the gold. Okay, cool. New specialization available. Cargo transport hook. So I was saying we need to look for the gold diamond mission. That's search and rescue. Okay, so this is going to be the construction one. This is where I live, basically. This is the Colorado. There's the Denver area. I live down here in Colorado Springs. Major municipal airport here is KCOS, Colorado Springs. Where my dad trained and where I would train if I had an eVTOL. Meadow Lake. That'd be great. Everybody's like, how come, I'm sorry if I repeat this story a lot, but it's just so darn good. Everybody's like, how come you haven't gone out and got your licenses yet? You've been out there, you know, you spend so much time learning as much as you can about flying in the computer. It's not really flying, is it? No, you're right. You're right. It's not really flying. But then again, it is. Why don't you go get your licenses? Well, one, it's a rich man's game. Have you seen me? You know, come on. It's a rich man's game. Unless I go over there and just beg. Please let me learn to fly. But now that I've spent all this time learning to fly, I'm more afraid of flying than ever now. Because now I know what's required of you, and I know all the ways you can die. I'm sure there's plenty more that I haven't truly discovered yet. But the first 2 years was just downright embarrassing, my friends, folks, family. Just downright embarrassing. Oh, we need to find the job. Because I sucked. Just that's the nuts and bolts of it. Just awful. Just an awful pilot. And then because I couldn't stick a landing to save my life, I developed a fear of landing. It's not the gold one. Where is it at? So, because I developed that fear of landing, that made it worse. And I really couldn't stick them for a while. What? Uh-oh. I've got a call coming in. Stand by, and I got to figure out what happened here. This should be available to us.
Strong to hold the powers of the sun, to dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one,
Oh, I'm sorry, the microphone was off then. Sorry, I'm not used to being interrupted during a show and it throws me off. It discombobulates me. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Something I picked up AOL's creator music. So a portion of any monetization made on this show, 0.000000001% is going to go to any artist that I play. Or I'm allowed to use it for free. It just depends on whatever terms they have set up. Usually it's a share thing. Do. Got that Generals and Major song stuck in my head. See? Check mark. Prerequisite level 12. That's fine. We're like level 10,000. Triple engine rating. Score rotorcraft missions with a C or above. Done. Done. And I can't do this one unless I have 10 of the search and rescues. Baba. Whoops. We can do them in the air in an aircraft. It's not a time thing. You can't do it during the night. You shouldn't be able to do. And then they don't say what you're missing out here. All right, let me Google this real quick. So yeah, when calls come in, I'm not used to getting interrupted. I get all discombobulated, forget to turn things on, turn things off, like that desktop audio, probably have another echo. It's Murphy's Law. Every time you live stream, if you're a live streamer, podcaster, broadcaster, you've done any of that, is, you know, unless you're blessed, isn't it always Murphy's Law? It's like everything that can go wrong will go wrong. Always. Can't get angry if your mother calls, so don't do that. The search and rescue missions in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 have been reported to be unavailable for some players. This issue has been noted by users who have completed prerequisite missions and have all flight certifications. The missions have been disappearing from the map, and players have expressed frustration over the lack of available missions. server-side update performed on January 7th, 2025 has been reported to restore some missing missions, but the problem persists for many players. The community is actively discussing the issue, and there's hope the developers will address the problem soon. It was a long time ago. No rescue missions, user interface. There are only ever 2 missions available, one in Canada and the other in Australia. All the missions in the Alps are just not there. Why am I not getting any search and rescue? For some reason, I only see 2 search and rescue missions. It's in Australia. Okay. Yay. All right. Got it. Well, that's cool. Now I'm thinking about Benny. If I were to ever go to Australia, I'd want to visit Benny. If you're on X and you're not, then if you're following me, then you see I post Benny and you know who Benny is. I mean, he stands out. Considering there's like the whole world of people on X, it's amazing how some souls just really stand out. So, if you follow me, Bob, Yankee, Janky, Bob and Benny. 2 really interesting individuals. All right, Kenny, focus. Oh, did you see what Lieutenant Dash posted earlier? Yikes. Stacy Dash. Bandara, Laura's lost 18,000 credits. Laura has set off alone on a climb in the mountains near Bandara. And the location can't be reached quickly by ground teams. It's a concern. To put our minds at ease, we're launching SAR operations in the surrounding mountains. Missing persons ID Laura Farley, Australian, 30 years old, researcher section, Bandara, distance to base, 5 nautical miles, 9 hours, 25 minutes before sunset. 12,400 acres. Jackie Mayunier, on Hawk 9, is the liaison officer. Rescue team leader Kevin Wooding, assigned Rescuer 5. Very nice. So, departure. Take off. Make a right, search the area, approach, search area, approach, and then, yeah, that huge tracts of land. Huge tract of land. All right. Manage flight plan. I don't know what that is. I don't really know that we need to manage it. I could put in probably create a flight plan beyond this initial flight plan and take us around, but don't really need to do that, Captain. Hey, if you're interested in EV tolls, let me know in the comments if you'd like me to do some more Archer and Joby flying tonight, and work on building more interesting flight plans. From the world map, from the EFB, from the main screen. Yeah. Or any other way we can make a flight plan. If you have any questions or comments or concerns in general, if you're new to flying and you need help, I'm available to help. Everything, if you want to learn how to fly and you're going to get the simulator just so you can check out Joe being an archer, but you'd like to learn how to fly, everything you ever wanted to know is available on YouTube, of course. Everything. Everything. I think you'll be super impressed with the simulator. As much as you put into it, you'll get out of it. If you want to go deep, deep, deep into learning and practicing real world stuff, if you put it, what you put into this, you get out of it. So you can approach this really casually if you want. And I'm going to be approaching things really casually on these missions. I mean, unless you're, you know, you really want to see going through checklists and What else we got to listen to? All of the Mountain King. Again, if you feel the need for checklists and you want to do everything by the book, it's here.
Sierra Tree 70 is taxiing to runway 11.
How that happened, I don't know. Something happened with the throttle there.
You can easily freak out when you're lost.
Freak out?
Something irrational. Your map should display your assigned search area. Check it regularly. No news so far, but the family thanks you for your help.
Uh-huh.
Really worried. We all hope you'll find her quick.
All right. I don't know what the hell happened there. It is disregarding my inputs. It shouldn't. I shouldn't have these kind of controls for the helicopter. Boy, it's always something. Are we not? We are in the Airbus H125. So again, Murphy's Law, folks. I'm very, very sorry. I've been flying all morning. How and why this just decided to change the controller options or did something weird, right? I'm not supposed to have look around views in the helicopter. I use that for trimming the blades, right? You skip over to here. This whole show has been, I'm so sorry, I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Okay, so settings. Something happened with the joystick. And I just spent all morning trying to make sure everything was calibrated right. Okay, so here's the problem. It, for whatever reason, on the last restart, toggled off the profile into general instead of, there's the Joby, Caravan, the Boeing H-125. It toggled off of that.
We're speeding things up. As you know, we have a situation here.
We do.
As a quick recap, Laura, a woman, has gone missing near MT Hotham Mountain, and a location can't be reached quickly by ground teams. The conditions out there are tough, and we haven't heard from her yet.
Tough.
Locate her fast. Do a quick sortie and see if you can spot anything that might help. We'll stay in touch to coordinate the operation. Let's go.
Okay.
Yankee Hotel Oscar Tango traffic. Kin Alpha Uniform Sierra Tree 710 is taxiing to runway 11. Yankee Hotel Oscar Tango.
It's Murray from Stranger Things. He's got his GoPro camera on the top. Come on. What now? Now it's not using my throttle. That's right. It's trimming. Man, oh man. Yeah, it's not. Now my throttle's not working. Oh my lord. How embarrassing. Sorry, fellas. Been one of those days. You know how it is. Finally. This poor person. I was dead by the time you finally got off the ground. What are you doing? Bad boy. What are you doing? Get back down. Sheesh. Any day now.
Yankee Hotel Oscar Tango traffic. Kin Alpha Uniform Sierra Tree 710. Taking off runway 11. North departure. Yankee Hotel Oscar Tango.
Oops. Scuffed the paint.
KIN Hawk 9, clock's ticking. We'd better find something quick. You can easily freak out when you're lost, and do something irrational. Your map should display your assigned search area. Check it regularly. No news so far, but the family thanks you for your help. They're really worried. We all hope you'll find her quick.
So compared to last night, the joystick wasn't calibrated properly, and it was just, I was everywhere, all over the place. And so I spent some time this morning, and you go back and look at last night, this is much more stable.
You've reached the search area. Eyes wide. I think the last track was somewhere around here. Her backpack is orange. Could be useful.
And I don't have the best eyes. But we're looking for an orange backpack girl, huh? Laura. Oh, you know, in a case like this, again, this whole thing has been stop and start. But like we got some bugs on the windshield. But something you might want to do, and I'm thinking about doing right now. Normally, again, concerned with flying, and I'm not so concerned with how the ground looks. But in a case like this, where it's absolutely important, come out to your graphics and let's do some things that Shouldn't hurt FPS too much. Like the terrain level of detail. I don't know how bad that's going to hurt performance, but bumping it up significantly. Okay, I don't really need to pay attention to the rocks or the grass or the plants. Trees, they don't really need to be that great either. We're just looking for a backpack. But the terrain, object level of detail, we don't need to be looking at the clouds right now. So I'm going to turn down some things so that we can pump up the terrain. Okay. Zooming in too much.
Hawk 9, KINN. No need to search that far. The guys from MT Hotham are already patrolling there.
Oh, all right. Wait. I see smoke over there. Or that's a really large backpack. More like a balloon. Yeah, and I just saw a couple flashes of light.
KINN, did you key the frequency by mistake, or do you need assistance? If you need a little help, all the details are on your map. Keep an eye out for a bright orange hiker's gears. It should be easy to locate.
Can you get out?
Hawk 9, I found him. She managed to stay safe at a safe spot. Coordinates 36 south, 147 east.
Target in sight. Let's get ready to extract her.
Alright, so we'll have to come back and land over here. I think we can do that.
KINN. Extraction ready.
Hey, you're in the ground. Hey, boy, you got it worse off than I thought.
Transferring now. We're ready for takeoff.
Oh. Oh, my head.
I'm Kevin, an emergency medic. I'll be taking care of you during this flight to MT Hotham, okay? Please tell me if you're in pain, or anything. I'll do my best to help.
Yankee Hotel Oscar Tango traffic. Kin Alpha Uniform Sierra Tree 710. 5 miles north.
Easy, 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 easy.
Land. Runway 11. Yankee Hotel Oscar Tango.
Do. Wait. Sorry. What's going on now? Come on, radio. What the hell?
Yankee Hotel Oscar Tango traffic. Kin Alpha Uniform Sierra Tree 710 is on final.
Yeah, Brave.
11 to land. Yankee Hotel Oscar Tango.
It's a cute little tune. Come on. Come on. Sometimes this thing feels like it's all or nothing. Yeah, a little hard. We didn't get an announcement that we broke our landing gear or anything, so it wasn't too bad.
Yankee Hotel Oscar Tango traffic. Kin Alpha Uniform Sierra Tree 710 is taxiing to parking. Yankee Hotel Oscar Tango.
Good enough. Uh-huh.
And congrats on behalf of everyone here.
Well, that's rare. All right. They need to really work on the people. I mean, that's not a priority by any means. Everybody looks like a muppet. Yeah, when you get S's, nice bunch of reputation. That'll be gone by next week. You know me. Crash. Mr. Crash. All right. Well, that's all this live stream was supposed to be about. So, I suppose it all works out in the end. So, if you'd like to see some more eVTOL flying in the Archer, Midnight, and Joby, please let me know, and that will influence this evening, or may not. You guys might not say anything at all. Some of you folks are just lurkers. I go out and I say hello, and you know, I put a heart on things, and I try to support y'all. So it would be great if you returned that in kind. Please like and subscribe. I have a Jones. I'm not rich like some of you, so I have a Jones to acquire more Archer and Joby stock. I doubt I'm going to get it through doing these live streams. But hey, every little bit helps. So, you know, help a fellow investor out, right? Thank you much. Okay, so if you want to see some of that, please let me know. And I'll try to set up something. Other than that, I might just be doing more of this. Trying to work on those specializations and unlocking all of this. I will decide shortly. Okay, folks. You have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you soon. See you this evening and tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Friday? Oh, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.